Just doing a quick room tour of the Pez Espada in Torremolinos. This is just a double room with a sofa bed. So yeah, so you come in the door here and mirror there, and you have the bathroom in here, and just your normal toilet bidet, but you have a really good shower there. That's like, the power coming off that is unbelievable. That's probably the best thing about the room. So yeah, so there, mirror there, hair dryer, but my wife says it should be all year drying her hair, so she brought another hair dryer with her, so you probably need to do that. Now this room, as I said, is a double room. It's only after being cleaned. We only checked in yesterday, so we have 3 big suitcases. So we won't, like, literally there's nowhere to put your stuff. The room looks messy, like, but literally we've only arrived yesterday and there's literally no space for anything. So you get a wardrobe here and very little shelf space, and there's a safe there that's free, and just another few hangers there and shelf space up there, but that's it. So we have 3 20-kilo bags with us, and one of them here have to leave all the stuff in the suitcase and live out of the suitcase because there's nowhere to put the stuff. And even they give you bathrobes, and there's no hangers. There's no hangers here, or there's no hangers on the back of the door. So they give you 2 big robes, and there's actually nowhere to put them, so you just have to leave them like this. You leave loads of pillows on the bed, and there's nowhere to put the pillows, as in cushions, so they're just thrown there as well. And this is the worst thing about the room. So we have an 11-year-old with us, and that's a sofa, but obviously sofa bed, so the maids come in and make it up every day. But look, the little space you have to get around the bed, and here, look at this, like the little bit of space you have here to get out onto the balcony. And honestly, yeah, I've fallen, we've only arrived yesterday, and it's so tight there that I've fallen back onto the bed a couple of times trying to get out. And yeah, so this is the balcony here. So actually the balcony is quite nice, and the pool is there, nice view, and that's part of the hotel here, and so is that there, and that's mainly the main pool there, and they're doing water aerobics or something now. But yeah, it's nice, and the beach is just there, the promenade is just there, and there's plenty of bars and restaurants outside it. And just a note as well, that I think the pool opens at 11, so we woke up this morning about 9:30 and all the beds were available. So we went down about 10 o'clock and just put some towels on some beds, went and had breakfast and came back, and there was loads of beds available, so you don't have to be up at the crack of dawn to put towels down on the bed. So yeah, so it's pretty nice, and there's the main hotel is there, and there's a nice restaurant and bars and all in there, and the food is quite nice in the buffet restaurant for the breakfast and the dinner. But it is a really nice hotel. But if you're coming with, like, say 2 kids and they're sleeping there and you're over here, like, look at that space there to get in. Now what we done yesterday, we just folded this up and put it back into a couch, and then last night when our little lad was going to sleep, we just pulled it back down again. But he was asleep and we were having 1 or 2 drinks on the balcony, and like, it's so, you have to be so careful getting back around there that you don't fall. Like, look at that. So yeah, it is a nice room, but it's small and pokey, to be honest. And I have aircon, which is good. You have a TV, and it has Netflix and stuff like that on it. You get tea and coffee making facilities, and they give you a little mini fridge as well, and they leave 2 bottles of water in it for you. But yeah, nice room, lovely hotel, but the room is very small. The bed is quite big, and it actually is comfortable, but the main thing is that it's very small. It is a hotel, it's not an apartment, so, but still it's a little bit on the small side. So yeah, so, but as I said, overall lovely hotel, and the art deco theme is gorgeous, and yeah, it's really nice. And they have a nice bar that's over, see the beach there, so they have a nice bar in the main hotel, and they have a terrace overlooking the beach, and they have music on there at night time. It's quite nice, but yeah, you know, just be aware that the room is a bit on the small side. As you can see, even our suitcases are, you know, have to put them here and here. Like there's hardly any room for anything. As I said, there's no hooks or anything for any of the towels or the dressing gowns they give you. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, I thought I'd do a quick update on the room tour, the original one that I done. We're on our second last day of our holiday, and we were here for 2 weeks. But the original one I done, the camp bed, the sofa bed was out. So literally, it's because the room's so small. We fold it in every morning, and we don't even bother waiting for the maid to make it. We just fold it in and make it up ourselves. But you couldn't see the difference it makes. But it is a pain. It is a pain because you have to, you know, put it in and take it out every day, because it's just, you can't get past it out onto the balcony. And yeah, it's very small. Now, we did say it to the rep, and she said you can ask them and they will move it. But we tried to move it ourselves, and literally there's no space over there because they have these lights here, and you know, the bed then will come out over here, and it literally gives you even less space. So I don't know what she meant that they could move it for you. But yeah, we just left it. We just fold it in ourselves every night. But honestly, for a 2 week stay for 2 adults and 1 child, the room's way too small in my opinion. And like, as I think I showed before, the wardrobe space is literally that in there. So that and just there, then little shelves there, and there's a few drawers there. But literally living out of suitcases for the last 2 weeks, and yeah, it's very small. The storage, like, it's like, as you can see, it's like just like a hotel room, but for 2 week stay, it's too small. But yeah, a couple of other things, like really good. The shower is fantastic. The power that comes off that is great. I'll just show you the room that we're in. Is anyone out here or not? I better get the room key. Oh, hold on. I locked myself out. But, yeah. So there's the kids' pool out there. So yeah, they have water features and stuff in that pool, but they only turn them on every now and again. So that's plenty of beds out there, as you can see, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, so yeah, the kiddies pool's alright. Like, the main pool is good, and the good thing about the hotel is that you don't have to rush for the sunbeds, because people don't get up early in the morning to get them. So but just a little hint for you, a tip I should say, is see the sunbeds down here, right? You don't have to get up early, like at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we get up for breakfast about 9 or half 9. They serve breakfast from 7 till 10, and most people go down, I think, between 9 and 10. But see these sunbeds, if you have kids, and like, say for example, me and my wife, we mightn't want to get into the pool all the time. Our 11-year-old is always in the pool. So we get these beds here because we can like read a book or listen to music or just sunbathe, and he's in the pool here, so we can keep an eye on him. But if you get down a little bit late, sometimes the only ones that are available are the ones down there, and you can't see up into the pool, so it is a bit of a pain. So but beds down there are nice. They're kind of overlooking the sea and stuff, and there's always beds. There's even beds down there now, and it's like August and it's like peak season, so yeah, there's always some beds available. That's the good thing. And then there's like a little bar there, and that goes into, there's a cocktail bar over there, and it's called, I think, Sinatra's or Frank's Bar or something like that. But honestly, there's never anyone in it. It's like, I don't know why, it's really nice, but there's no one ever in it. It's a cocktail bar, it's a real 60s vibe to it and all, and no one ever in it. And then they have, like, see the little food truck there? So they have a food truck there that sells like hamburgers and hot dogs at reasonable enough prices, and drinks during the day, and if you want you can just charge it to your room, and then obviously you pay it at checkout. And then there's another bar in there, and there's a terrace overlooking the sea. It's quite nice as well. That's open at night time, and they have live music in there, like Spanish dancing and stuff like that. It finishes at around 11, but the bar opens to about 1 o'clock. It's pretty decent as well. It's nice and cheap enough as well, like it's not too bad. And that's like the main hotel, and then these are the other just 2 parts of it here. So yeah, it was a nice hotel, but honestly we wouldn't come back just for the main fact that it's too small. Like, it's good for like if you were a couple and you were probably here for 5 or 10 days. Oh yeah, the other thing, like with the food in the restaurant, breakfast you get like cereals and yogurts and fruit and everything like that, the normal stuff. It's quite nice. It's alright. Like sausages, like not as nice as you'd probably be used to back home, but they're alright. They have an omelette station and eggs, and they have like pancakes and stuff like that. It's not too bad. But and the restaurant at night time, honestly, if you are here for if you're here for like say 2 weeks, food gets very repetitive. They repeat the food about every 2 or 3 days, and we've ate out a good bit, to be honest. Like as I said, we wouldn't come back for a 2-week holiday. Like for 5 nights or something like that, it'd be decent enough, but like a week or 2 weeks, I think it's too long. Like talking to a girl that in the hotel, she said like a lot of the clientele are older and they've been coming here for years and they never have any complaints or anything. But another thing here now, my wife did complain because I don't know if you can see down in the corner of the pool down there, it was absolutely filthy, like just dirt and loads of hair and stuff, like crumpled like balls of hair just like floating around on the pool. So my wife went down to the rep and complained, and the next day they come out and cleaned it. But literally every day you can see a big load of dirt in the corner there. It just accumulates there, and they have a machine in the pool at night time that cleans it, but it doesn't clean it proper. So yeah, it's not honestly there's 1 or 2 things that would put you off coming back, things like that. But other than that, like it's, you know, it's fine for a few days, but not for like to us now, not a 2-week trip. But yeah, it's decent, nice comfortable bed as well. But as I said, yeah, it's very cramped. So our little lad sometimes as well, he's 11, he just sleeps in between us because we couldn't be arsed taking that out and putting it back in. Or sometimes like they have a TV there, it's like smart TV, so you can connect your Netflix and whatever, or Prime or whatever to that, and he lies in bed and he watches it and he falls asleep, and we just leave him there and then we just go sleep as well. Like, it's big enough bed, but that, like as I said, it's a pain taking that in and out all the time. So yeah, nice hotel and nice 60s vibe to it and stuff like that, but definitely wouldn't come back. Not for 2 weeks anyway, or not even a week. Maybe a long weekend or something, but yeah, definitely not for a 2-week holiday. So I've done a little video of the bar as well. So this is the bar that overlooks the sea. Well, as you can see, the place is empty. It's 12 o'clock at night and it's the peak season. So there's the suites with the you can see the hot tubs on the balconies, and there's some nice restaurants out the front there, and see that one there, that's really nice. Has gorgeous food. It's busy during the day, and in the evening time it's not so busy. And there's the marina up there. They have like one of those the eye is just there, and the marina's up there, so it's only about a 20-minute walk to marina. But yeah, this is the bar. You see, it's quite nice, but no one ever in it. It's empty, and you get a few people here earlier in the night, but it's 12 o'clock at night and it's just our family is just here having a drink before we go to bed. But yeah, it's quite nice, and it's nice and warm but empty.